Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy Polaris here with another awesome video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get to the S+ rank in this season. So we're landing Demon's Domain this time for the epic loot here. Now, the first thing you have to make sure is that you've been warmed up and you're ready to go. You're going to need tons of kills, kill bosses, and have a very good game to get to the S+ tier. Also, this glider I'm using right now is from this season's Battle Pass, which I'm, by the way, giving away to 5 people every single week who like and subscribe, so make sure to do that. But this Battle Pass, this glider, the reason why it's so good is basically that crosshair at the center of your screen, that little dot is completely uncovered when I open it. As you see here, I can fully see it there, unlike the other gliders that I can cover up that spot. And the reason why it's so important is that you can mark things easily and see different chests from further away. So, gliding in, we're going to be extremely aware and see how many other players there are. Looks like there's one other player. That's good to hear. And the way you want to land extremely quickly is either you can jump onto that mud tower and then jump into the water, or just land on the roof. Now, normally to break these, the best method is to jump on top of them and then break them from the top so that the bugs can't hit you. But even if this is the only way, the way I did, which I did this time because there were no bugs, that's okay too. Though it is slightly faster to just press E to break them, so that's important to remember. Now, we're just going to keep going on the loot path and grab these different pods, because they're guaranteed and it will every single time have a rare chest, which will give you an amazing advantage for the boss fight. Now I'm going to make sure I'm at full health and keep it moving, always keeping an eye for any other players. This time I'm going to again, looks like, yep, here, we're going to break it from the top right here. Oh, there's another player, but I'm going to grab the loot and leave. Now that is a little sketchy, and if you don't feel confident in being able to get out of there in time, I would definitely stay while someone's shooting at you, but I decided it was worth it. Now he's on the roof, and I'm actually going to go into the low ground, and I'm just going to look at his footsteps using the visualized audio setting, make sure to have it on, and just know when he's about to drop down right here. And I'm just going to start pumping him. Another shot, nice. Got him. That's our first kill, and now we're in B rank, which means we're going to get the B capsule here soon. Now, I'm going to make sure my inventory is always organized 100% of the time. Now, this is important regardless of if you're trying to achieve the S+ rank or not. If you always know what gun you want to have in what slot. Like, I know if I press 1, my main gun's going to be out. If I press 2, 100% of the time, my shotgun's coming out. And this is a very time-sensitive matter in fights, so it's extremely important that you remember which gun is. Alright, now that we've got the boss, I'm just going to shoot him with this rocket launcher. It does tons of damage extremely quickly. As you see, I've already dealt about a third of the damage. There we go, hit her again, but it also hit me a little bit. So I'm just going to fire this last shot and heal up a little bit here with the big pot. Actually, yeah. Perfect. Our inventory is looking good, all purple, and we've practically defeated the boss with just a couple more shots. Perfect. And that's our first medallion out of the 3. Being shot, but I'm just going to shockwave away, no problem. 36 health, okay. Honestly, I have to say, getting S+ tier is going to take a bit of luck and some games. This strategy that I'm going to teach you here is going to be your best odds at winning, but it will not be every single time. Alright, I'm going to heal up here real quick. Oh, where'd my big pot go? What the heck? Huh. Oh, that probably I drank it, okay. Oh, med pack right there, let me grab it real quick. Now, this is another important thing to mention. Do not fight other people if you're not ready for the fight. Only fight on your own terms when you're ready. Also, by the way, this Battle Pass skin is really cool. Loving the Battle Pass. The season's pretty decent. Honestly, I like the last season better. Comment down below what you guys think. But now it's time to get a car. Oh, I just jumped over it. Perfect. Comment down below what you guys think about this season. Do you guys like him? I think it's pretty mid. It's got some cool stuff. New bosses. I don't know. Alright, we're going to grab this car right here. Also, another thing that I like about this glider is the end of her lightsaber thing aligns perfectly with where your crosshair is, so it's always easier to find it and use. Alright, so the mechanic you just saw me there, that car drift, you can rewind if you didn't see or catch it right there. is drifting. It's one of the best things you can use, and you'll see me exploiting it a lot. And it's one thing that most players overlook, but basically what it does, it allows you to turn sharper corners and thus have a more competitive advantage over any other players. Go mark where my car is. This is a good tip because if you ever feel like you lose your car or anything, it's very important to be aware and know exactly where to go back to, especially in big POIs like Demon's Debris. So unfortunately, I don't have anything to heal up fully here, but maybe we can get something over here. Double pump, I'm honestly gonna just take only one. The reasoning behind this is you have very limited slots in your inventory, and you want to make sure that you're using all of them properly. And actually, they slowed down, they like nerfed double pumping with the main gun, so with 2 of the exotics. So what you have to do actually is pick 2 separate guns. Oh, there's a person right there. Oh, I can see his hand. Oh, he came out. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna wait him out, see if I can hit some shots on him. But at this point, I don't really want to be starting to take all these fights. I want to start taking fights when I know for 100% that I have the biggest advantage possible. Okay, perfect. I think he's leaving, so we're gonna start heading back over. I'm not gonna make footsteps for a little. Perfect. Now we're ready. Also, this RPG that you see me using here, that I use to defeat the boss, it can also be used as a shotgun, which I might do here in a little bit, but it's actually pretty useful, and I've started to always carry it. Now, next stop is Ranger's Ruin, or whichever POI still hasn't gotten the boss defeated, because we're gonna do it for him. It's always easier to defeat the boss than another player, because as you've probably noticed, the challenge with defeating the boss isn't actually the boss itself, but it's other players third partying, like what I'm gonna do right here. So, we're just gonna go in and just kill the boss real quick. I do think that the guy who I fought earlier by that bunker is still over here. By the way, I might have not caught it, but I marked in my car where it is, so that when I do defeat the boss, I can go straight back to it and win easily. So, the setting that's really important for playing here at places with tons of things going on is visualized audio. Yep, there's the guy who was at the bunker. Perfect, now I've defeated him. Gonna pop a big power real quick and then start defeating the boss. But visualized audio is one of the best things you can turn on, because it will easily let you hear footsteps in all the chaos that's around. Now we're just gonna start shooting the boss here with the gun, and I found that you can do it in as little as 3 shots with the RPG. And what you have to do to hit these shots very well is hit it right there in its throat. That'll do the maximum amount of damage and let you not waste bullets. There we go, 3 easy shots. That's an easy medallion right there. I don't think I'm actually going to be taking this gun, because I honestly like the double pump better. And the reasoning behind this is that Mythics, like the area where it actually shoots, is in a line. So if you mess up just a little up and down, then it's not going to hit for at all, and that's not good. And it will give them the advantage, and you'll possibly die. So now I'm going to pop open this rare chest real quick. Oh, it actually went through I was wondering where the loot would go. Alright, and now we're going to go into the other bunker. Now, the reasoning for this is, A, it can get you some excellent weapons, but it will also boost up your hero rating by 400. And you saw me what's called, sorry, skid right there. My personal keybind is by suppressing space, it doesn't. But anyways, the reasoning behind opening these vaults is they give you 400 like OXR rating, which is the new like superhero rating that you see on the right. I'm currently A tier, and we're hoping to get S+ tier to unlock the secret part of the loot pool, which is a new pod, and it'll give us some amazing loot. So the best things you can do to raise that rating are killing players, opening vaults, defeating bosses, and defeating the big bugs and like the little hive things respectively, coming from biggest to lowest. So now I've gotten my S pod right there by opening that bunker just barely. It pushed me into S. So now I can grab the boon from there, which will just basically make you better everything with increased reload speed and less spread and recoil, which is excellent. Now this vault gave me the revolver. Honestly, I'm not a big fan, but that's not to say that it isn't a good gun. You should use whatever you're most comfortable with and that you like the most. Even if another gun does more damage, if you simply don't like it, that's a totally fair reason not to use it, and you shouldn't. Alright, so going back, what you should do to make sure that you're going back into zone as fast as possible is look at the minimap, and there's going to be a blue line along with the white line that you see on the map right now. Rewind to check it out, which will give you the fastest possible route over to zone. Oh, med pack right there. Another skid right there, very useful. And now we're S tier with 19 players remaining. We're on pace right now, which is excellent, but we are going to need to get some kills. So again, this guy's shooting, but I'm just going to move aside and not let him basically kill me. It's not that hard, and we're just going to go off to the side, heal up, and then kill him if we get the chance. Perfect. So at this point, we've got purple, exotic, and a mythic gun, and then we've also got full health and an excellent inventory. So now is the point where I'm going to start getting kills, because it's top 18 and I know I need to get at least, I believe, 9 kills to get the S+ tier rating, and we're currently at 2. Now, it's important to mention that it doesn't matter what time that you're actually getting these kills. Like, you won't get more XPR or whatever it's called rating if you kill them earlier on. Alright, now we're going to head over to the next pod, which should be dropping in, yup, right there, Demon's Debris. Pretty close by, it looks like, which is great. My car is running low on fuel, so we're just going to get as close as we can and then use our medallions to actually get all the way. And I'm also right now hoping to kill the last and final medallion player, so that I have all 3 medallions and all the good guns, so that it guarantees the win for me, and so that I'm not taking any risky fights or running out of fuel. So my car just ran out of fuel right there, but I see that medallion's nearby. I think that's him gliding in. And we're just going to go ahead and try to kill him. Let's see. I'm going to shockwave over here real quick and just pump him real quick. This is going to be a sketchy fight, but I know I've got the advantage. And even if we're perfectly trading up right there, as you see, I still have 79 health with the siphon, which is great. And now got some excellent loot, all 3 medallions, and we're about a quarter of the way through S tier. So now it's extremely important to mention that getting from S to S+ is by far the hardest, because you need a total of 3,000 points to get to S tier, and then you need 5,000 to get to the S+ tier. So it's a lot more than, the gap's a lot more than with any other. Alright, so now we're just going to keep it moving, and we're really trying to get as many kills as possible. We're going to see if there's a car over here. Nope, there's no car. Okay, now we're on the hunt for kills and trying to get an absolute banger of a match. So now, as you see, I'm about halfway through S+, and I'm probably going to go for some high ground right now so I can see further. Now, it's important that if you do decide to go for high ground, that you have your settings at max, at least your view distance. Personally, I just have my settings at max because I'm recording a video right now, but you shouldn't play at max settings, because it would tank your FPS a ton, even with me having a 59. So now I'm going to pick up these 2 kills, and yeah, and then we're going to take high ground and make sure that we've got epic for view distance. Also, the rocket launcher is superior to carrying not the rocket launcher, the shockwave grenade launcher is superior to the just carrying shockwaves, because it has up to 15 charges, and there's a longer delay between the time that your shockwave explodes and you placing it, which allows you to get more forward momentum and less going up. Pump them. Perfect. We're almost to S+. Here we just need one more elimination real quick, so we're going to try to pick that up real quick as soon as we can. And there's 6 players remaining, and I have 7 kills so far, so we're doing great. We've got all 3 medallions and some excellent loot. Now, looking at high ground, looking for anyone else we can get to kill. I'm willing to take pretty much any fight at this point, because I know for a fact that I will have the advantage and the upper hand 100% of the time. Now I'm just going to be looking around, seeing if anyone... Is that a player? No, it's not. Okay. And we're just going to keep looking around, kind of camp. Now, we do want to allow some players to kill each other, because I'm not going to need all 6 players to be killed by myself. We're just gonna be looking around. So as far as loot from the pod that we're gonna get, there's a couple different options. It's either gonna be the Havoc shotgun, the overclocked pulse rifle, or a mythical OG Scar. Personally, I'm hoping for the Scar, but I'll take anything we can get. It's gonna be our last kill right here. Quickly pick it up. Come on. Oh, so close. Nice. We're S plus tier. You see the new animation. And, oh yeah, one of the double pumps. Okay. And there's the S plus pod. This is going to be the best loot in the game that's possible. Let's see what we get. Alright. Mythic Scar. Let's go. Enhanced Assault Rifle. This thing is excellent at shredding players at both a short range and a long range. Perfect. And we're just going to start clearing out the lobby. We have the advantage regardless of the situation. We're always going to be good. Just going to have to heal up here real quick. So we've got 9 kills. That's what it took for me with all 3 medallions to hit S plus tier. By the way, guys, comment down below any other tips or videos you'd like to see, because I'll make sure to answer every single comment and maybe even make a video about your comment. So let me know. We're going to do an early rotate right here to make sure that everyone is running towards me when I'm shooting at them. Because if I'm trying to do a late rotate, that means people are going to turn around and shoot at me. But we want to make sure that I'm shooting back at them. Alright, so going into the rotate, going forward. We're always looking around for any other players because I definitely want to pick up some more kills, because why not? Let's see, anyone here, anyone home? Nope, alright. Perfect. Now I'm going to look over, see if we can kill an player right there. I'm going to take some shots at him just to show you guys how good this gun really is. 75, 25, 50, got him. Easy dub right there. Now it's a 1v1 situation with, I just passed 10 eliminations. Let's see, I'm going to go for height real quick here, and I can use as many shockwaves as I'd like, because at this point I have 12, and that's more than enough for this last person. Alright, looking around, we're going to see where he's at and see if I can get the dub. Now at this point, I'm just being very aware, make sure that I spot him before he spots me, giving me the first shot, and an easy win. So, just going to keep looking around, going to do an early rotate yet again over here, just to make sure that he has to run towards me. Oh, he's in that bush right there. Perfect. See if we can kill him. Oh, this guy's not too good. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. GG's. Alright, guys, like and subscribe for more awesome videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.